Get out of my personal space.
You cannot be recording.
Get out of my personal space. Don't touch my. If you touch my stuff or me, we're gonna have a problem. You understand me? I will defend myself. I'll defend myself if you touch me.
That's fine.
You understand me? I'm gonna warn you right now. You touch me. If you touch me, I'm gonna change the way you brush your teeth. You understand me? You hear that, right?
I understand.
You hear that? Touch me, see what happens.
Okay.
All right, punk? Don't touch me. Don't touch my stuff either. That's an extension of myself.
You keep pushing towards my
hand. It's called assault.
You keep pushing.
I'm going up and down, brother. You're in front of me. You came to me.
Today's video takes us to DeLand, Florida, with a stop at the Department of Transportation, where we find Zany Zach and his girlfriend as they're denied entry into their building. And they stand here for almost 50 minutes and go back and forth with various people trying to get upstairs, all to no avail. Now, you could have spent that time filling out an application somewhere for a real job. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Welcome back, Liberty Trollers. We're outside of the Florida Department of Transportation, District 5. We are over in DeLand, Florida, out here with, this is the public service. What's going on, man? We're gonna just go into the public accessible areas as usual, making sure that our rights are respected and honored. So without further ado, there we go. Yes, ma'am. Oh, there's a lot smaller compared to the rest of the building than I expected to see when I walked in.
I don't actually remember it being set up like this when I was here.
Do you have your cameras reminding us that their government's always watching us? What's back here?
Guys, can I help you with it? Yeah, how would I go about making a public records request?
So the lads want to make a public record request, which can easily be done online, but they'd rather waste time and money and gas and just drive all around the countryside. Yeah, well, I guess if they did their FOIA from home, there wouldn't be any video upload now, would there?
10 minutes later.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing? I'm Zach.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you. I like your last name, by the way.
Thanks, man.
So we were looking on here. So what we do is we go into government buildings, state buildings. We want to do a little story here and just go into the areas that have services for the public. We're not wanting to go to any private offices or anything like that, but we just want to be allowed to go in there or exercise our right to go in there and just keep an eye on, observe our government. Basically, is what we do, and that's our story.
Okay.
So if we could get our passes or whatever we need to do to get in, she said you would be the person to talk to about that.
Okay, yeah, I can. I haven't had something like that happen before as far as going all the way back to here. I can check in and find out though.
Okay.
So yeah, just sorry, I'm a little bit new as far as that piece of it, so I can get with somebody to try to find out exactly how that works. So I'm not trying to pass.
No, that's one of the reasons why I'm here. It's we're not all desensitized to that yet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, do what you got to do.
Okay.
We only have so much time, so if you could expedite that as quickly as possible, appreciate that.
Is there something that you're trying to see specifically? I just want to try to help.
So basically everything that's not a private office or restricted. We just want to go into the areas that have services for the public, so somebody can make an appointment to go look at that area.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not here for those services, but basically we're media, so wherever the people can go.
The common areas.
The common areas. So wherever it's
gotcha.
open to the public, we want to be able to go in there and just do our business, which is taking pictures of video real quick and observing and piecing out.
Sounds good. Okay, I'll be right back. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll come right back down.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Zach wants to conduct his business, whatever the hell that is. What is your business, Zach? Just walking around looking stupid with that camera all day? Hey, Zach, how's your real job going? You know, that one you said you have, make a sales job, I guess. You got a sales job, works remotely. Yeah, does your boss know you're on probation, Zach? Wow.
Guys.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, so I wanted to give you some information here. So as far as an area that's available to the public to come in, this is really it. This is the lobby. This is where people can meet to congregate or to connect with a staff member, employee. I guess when it comes to anywhere else, on the second, third, or fourth floor, it's by appointment. Of course, we're happy to do business with anybody. Interact with anybody who needs something. But
I kind of expected that, but my
So my response to that would be, if we were to get one of these name tags, and provided you guys aren't like too busy, if we could go, instead of making an appointment to do something that we're not here for services of, like we're not here, like I said before, we're not here to, what are some of the services you have, like for utilities, drainage? We don't have any like business there, but our business again is to take pictures and video and observe our government in the course of their duties. So with that being said, that's not something that you need an appointment for per se, although there are some corporate media outlets that might do that as like a courtesy type thing. But as far as doing what we came to do, if you're not too busy, would love the opportunity to just go into those offices that may not be overflowing with business right now.
Okay, I'm not sure who's overflowing with business. I guess who's available, who's not. I guess that's why it's typically.
But we're not here to talk to anybody. Just to remind you of that too. We're not here to ask any questions or talk to anybody. We're simply there just to kind of mind our own business and look at the room in general and just kind of observe what's.
Yeah, Zach's not there to talk to anybody, and if he does, he'll just piss them off. He wants to take pictures of the art on the wall and all the pamphlets, and just bullshit,
going on, like,
okay.
common areas like the areas that look like this, or have a counter where you would have a member of the public go in for services and be on one side of the counter and conduct services.
I totally know what you're getting, like what you're saying as far as like walking up to a counter, like maybe if it was something like the courthouse or something like that, different areas. Like, I guess if the way the building is set up, it's not really set up like this on other floors. Like it's like this is the lobby, and oftentimes when we talk to somebody from the public, or if they have a question, we'll meet them down here and chat with them and talk with them. It's not necessarily like a counter, like you're walking up and like saying, hey, can I get this? Like we always like are here to help people.
Sure.
But we have like our information as far as like ways to contact us and reach us and everything, through email, through like phone number, just different means and channels and everything. I just want to try to give you an understanding of how the building is kind of laid out and everything. It's not like necessarily common areas like this where you're walking up to a counter.
Yeah, so you guys kind of created a secured area with key card access. So in those cases, there's sort of a little bit of a hump to go over. So we'll do whatever we need to do as far as signing in and getting a visitor's pass, as long as, is there a possibility to do that while we're here? Because if we have to schedule it for a later time in the day or another day, that wouldn't necessarily help us, because
I gotcha.
You know what I mean. We're just kind of passing through. So, is there a way to expedite that, or?
I don't know what the hell you're babbling about, Zach. We all know you're not showing any identification. Yeah, we'll sign in. We'll do what we have to do. Right. If that were only true, Zach.
It happen.
I could talk further with somebody about it, and I'm sorry to keep you guys.
I'm sorry you're the middleman in this.
Yeah.
Do you think they might be able to come down and just speak with us directly?
Someone is coming down.
Oh, they are? Okay.
I asked somebody to come down just to help and everything, just to try to explain and everything. And obviously, I want to give you guys whatever you need.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But we're independent.
Okay, gotcha. Is there like a name for it, or?
Do you have a business card you can give me with an email?
I don't have it. I mean, I can give you my information.
Okay, yeah, we'll get back to that. Hey, Dan, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good, I'm Zach. Nice to meet you. Zach.
What's your last name?
Just Zach. I was going to go by Zach.
Okay,
It's
Zach.
because I'm doing a little video.
I'm sorry?
Ocean.
Ocean?
Foshin.
Ocean, okay, very good.
Yeah, it's not a very
So what
common
can we
name.
do for y'all?
So I was explaining to him, he's been very helpful, by the way. We just want to go into the publicly accessible areas of the building. I understand you guys may have a practice or a policy right now where basically you have to have an appointment. We're not here for those sorts of services that you guys generally are used to the public coming in for those. We want to take pictures and video as independent journalists. We're with media, so we want to go ahead and just go not into any private offices or restricted areas. We understand you have it secured off right now, so we're just looking to see what we got to do to get like a badge or whatever we got to do and get those pictures and video real quick, because that is legitimate business, but it's not that kind of business you need an appointment for per se. So what do we got to do to?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, sweetheart, but I don't think you're going to get in today. Matter of fact, I know you're not going to get in today, because you don't have any business there. None. Zero. Zip. Nada.
Well, actually, you do. It would be both courteous and professional and necessary to set an appointment for some reason. If you want to do that, and PIO has the opportunity to escort you around, show you the building, that's fine. But we don't let people just wander around and take pictures or just wander around the building and talk to people. Even folks who used to work here are not able to just wander through the building. They have to be escorted with someone the whole time.
Sure.
So you're amenable to that if the PIO is available and open to do that?
Right.
Yeah. Would that be a possibility for you?
So I am pretty busy, but I may have some time. I'm not sure if I'll be able to take you through everything.
We'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sincerely.
Well, you don't have to do it right now if it works. I mean, you guys came at lunchtime. I have pizza downtown just waiting on me. But
I'm
we'll
kind of hungry myself.
We'll
We're not going to be here long or anything. Yeah. So, but we.
Now is probably like it's a little bit tricky time because we're like down some staff. Honestly, is there a chance we could set something up for a different time?
No, because we're heading to Daytona after this. They got like bike week up there.
Well, maybe you can set an appointment for next week and come look at it.
I'm not
What
sure.
time do you have available?
So I am here Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday.
Zach, you should have went with Lana instead of that other loser. Lana would have got into that building. Yeah, she knows her way around. We're going to have to speed this video up because it's about 50 minutes long and they just stand there and go on and on and on. So let's speed this up.
11 minutes later.
And last question I have, I guess, since we're kind of at an impasse, would be who would be the person I would reach out to whoever makes that policy. Is it a policy, right, that you guys have the escorts come down, or you have to make an appointment, all that? Who makes that or signs off, I guess, on that policy that I maybe need to reach out to?
That's been a policy really for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Since COVID or before that?
Oh, I have no idea, but I think probably before that.
Okay.
And I think it was in existence before we had security doors set up.
Okay.
Just because it's the nature of the business it's a business place and people are not just supposed to wander around and.
Well, it's a public service. It's a public service technically.
What are you laughing about, Zach? The joke's on you because you're not getting in. I don't care what you do. Well, maybe if he was to get on his knees, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to know nothing about that, Zach.
So in other words, in this very restricted space they've created by sealing off this area from the rest of the area, claiming that it's now a security area, it kind of defeats the purpose of observing our government in the course of their duties, because how are we going to do that when they're behind closed doors and we have to give them a heads up, thereby taking out the element of surprise? And the whole purpose of freedom of press and Smith v. Cumming, which you heard Fosham bring up, which is the case law out of the 11th Circuit, which says that we can observe our government in the course of their duties just so we can make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and not doing what they're not supposed to be doing. And when we're stopping them from doing their task to come down and speak to us, it defeats the purpose. If these public servants were educated in the First Amendment and in Smith v. Cumming and so on, they would have it set up where members of the public are not inconvenienced and essentially sent away to conduct their business. This is legitimate business, guys. It's been ruled on by the Supreme Court already.
Well, my question for you, Zach, is how do you know what these government agents are supposed to be doing? Do you know their job description? Yeah, because I don't know how you would know all these things, yet can't find a job of your own. Well, I tell you, this Zach's got special talents, doesn't he? But he's got to be a good boy for next year. Yeah, because he's on probation for a year. Better watch yourself, Zach. Don't slip up, sweet thing. But not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe, because the world is filled with stupid people, and they all migrate here to the YouTube platform to showcase their hidden talents, whatever the hell those might be. And Dr. Day is more than happy to edit those videos and bring them to you so you can have a laugh for the day. No doubt about that. Please check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave, Debunker of Frauditors and Sovsits. Oh, there's plenty of stupid people over there to point and laugh at. And if you need more stupidity, there's my main channel, which has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures all day and night. These frauditors just need to find a damn job, but they're too stupid because they have no education or job skills. That's why they're frauditors. Cheers to that, sweetheart.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here? I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film me here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film.
Okay, don't get close to me. You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town? Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir. Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got to pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. There may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have. If you want to have a seat, I'll.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why
You're a piece of shit.
I'm upset and stuff. We're gonna prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.